Honey, I'm in the living room. Please come here and sit down. We need to talk. Damn it. Hari wanted to finish whatever Suri had cooked, drink a beer, watch Chicago Fire, and go to bed. Just perfect. This day couldn't have been crappier. I'm coming, dear. Hari saw his wife sitting nervously on the sofa. There was a half-empty bottle of California Red on the table. Suri finished her glass, then quickly poured another full glass. Hari plopped unceremoniously into his deep chair. What? Hari, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I have been your faithful wife and a good mother to your children all my adult life. They're on their own now, so my job is done. As you know, I was a virgin when we got married. Me too, Hari quickly interrupted. He was pretty sure he knew where this would lead. Anyway, I'm going away this weekend with a friend. What's his name? Hori's patience had already run out. If you want to know, this is Stan. You mean your boss, Stanley Carrington? I think our son is older than him. Don't be capricious, Hari. He's 30. Give me credit. Anyway, I want to experience other men. I know you love me and will let me take some time off. When it's all over, I'll make it up to you and our lives will move on. Oh, for Christ's sake, be realistic, Suri. If you do this, our marriage will end. Stop being so melodramatic, Hari. You won't divorce me over this little thing. Besides, it would cost you too much. That's true, but I would still reject the cheating whore wife. Suri rolled her eyes, ignoring Hori's insult. Moreover, Stanley will pick me up on Friday evening. I expect you to invite him in. He was a little nervous about it, so I thought seeing that you were okay with it would help him cope. Seriously? Do you want me to entertain your boyfriend while you finish getting dressed for your weekend with him? Don't be rude, Hari, but yes, that's what I expect from you. Offer him a drink. Yes, darling. Needless to say, it was a little chilly at the Bismarck house on Friday night. Hari slept on a pull-out bed in the office. The only comment from Suri was, Really, Hari, you are acting so childish. At exactly 7 p.m., a new melody sounded on the doorbell. Hari, what was that terrible sound? It's the doorbell, honey. I changed the music. What is this melody? It's hauntingly familiar. It's called El Deguelo, honey. He called out to her. Suri had been preening all day and still wasn't ready. Well, I don't like it. Please change it later. Now let Stanley in. I need another 15 minutes to get ready. Offer him a drink. He loves bourbon. Of course, dear. Hari looked through the peephole. Yes, it was that little shit, Stanley. Hari opened the door wide. Stanley had a grin on his face that lasted until Hari crushed his balls with one vicious kick of his new Tony Lama crocodile pointy boot. When poor Stanley grabbed his crotch and began to fall forward, Hari kneed Stan in the jaw. Stanley vomited, fell on the porch, and passed out. Hari closed the door and went back to his TV show. 20 minutes later, Suri made her grand entrance and looked around in confusion. Where is Stanley? He decided to wait on the porch. Honestly, Hari, you better not have been rude to him or... I swear I didn't say a word to him, honey. Suri threw her purse and duffel bag onto the counter and swung the door open. Oh my God, Hari! What you... That was all she could get out before Hari gently pushed her from behind with his boot to clear the doorway. He closed the door and turned the key twice. Hari, you monster, let me in! She sobbed loudly and pounded furiously on the door. Suri, please look outside. You see a man coming? He has some information for you. Hari shouted loudly through the closed door. Mrs. Suri Bismarck? Yes? You've been served. Another thud behind the door. The next day, Hari changed the doorbell music to Bach's Come Sweet Death.
Thanks to everyone who took the time to listen to today's stories. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share your thoughts on the events in the comments below. Take care.